Alright, everybody. Gonna make my pork chops. I decided to try them two ways. I've never done this before. Well, what I'm getting ready to do the first one. I got some pretty good pork bone in loin assorted chopped at Dillon's for $4.87 with my plus card, whatever it's called. Dillon's plus card. I'm getting ready to go rinse these off. Yep, rinse them off real quick. They're all nice and solid. Well, it kind of frozen still good because anyway, I was assuming it's good because they were frozen before the sell-by date, but I learned in my refrigerator or something that if you saw something and it's already past the use before by date, it's going to start stinking. So I'm going to take this really big one first, just rinse them off in some cool water. They're still kind of frozen. I'm going to try to put all the ones that are kind of frozen still together. And this is a lot of bone. I don't like that. But, you know, half price, what are you going to do? So it's okay because this is the new. And new deserves to be that. Alright, so I put the foil in there, but I want to do something different. You gotta remember to wash your hands. Wash your hands. And I wanted to get a fork. Yeah, you can see, okay. And I've never used this before, but I wanted to keep it from sticking to the foil. The foil does really good, but also to add a little flavor to it. And that way, I'm getting ready to do something hot before, so put a little flavor on it. This great value. I got this from Walmart. Olive oil, non-stick cooking spray. We'll try that. Not on me. I'm not cooking myself. Shake it up. I shaked it well. I don't know. I'm one of those people. Okay. Well, it doesn't kill me. I'll be okay. And it doesn't kill me. But this is just an example of something you could do when it's fun. And I got this great value coconut wave. I tasted it. Tasted lemon lime, coconut very little. If I wanted some more coconut, I'd get some my coconut sugar or oil or something and put it on it, but that's okay. But I wanted to just create a little bit of fizz on top of and underneath the meat, just to give it a little bit of flavor and seasoning. This is obviously going to be my more sweet. My sweet and spicy. And we'll take our fork. Really, if you care, you can do this before you put it on the foil. But I'm trying to hurry up because my camera doesn't do everything. So this would probably be 2 videos, before and after. Maybe 3 if I do it during, but I probably won't. Try not to do it like that. And just so one side should be fine. For me, anyway. Not very much. There's a lot of bone in this. That's why I bought it. But it'll be delicious. I like meat, so it doesn't seem like a lot to me, but whatever. It will be when I'm done. Okay, and so then what I wanted to do was to some spices on there before I do this part. I'm going to put some, a little bit of garlic powder. I just got some cheap generic Dillon's garlic powder. Put it in the water. I like garlic. In the liquid anyway. I'll just brush it around. I really don't like to do this on one meat, but I'll show you on the other one how I usually do it for really most of the time. Okay, and then a little touch of almond extract in the juice. Just a little touch of that. I've been trying the almond extract. It's really strong. When you say imitation vanilla, I got some real vanilla today, so I'll be trying that another time. But right now we'll try the imitation and the almond. Actually, I gotten it for a pie, cherry pie. My grandmother said just a touch of that, and I didn't. Haven't made another pie since. And then let's see. That's good. Oh, peppers. Yeah, peppers. And these are not Mrs. Dash, but I really suggest Mrs. Dash. This is just stuff I got with my pizza that I put in here. I made a mess of my drawer. I don't eat a lot of spicy anymore. I don't eat a lot of fat. I don't go out a lot anymore, which is okay. It's good. Eating less sweets, so that part's good. Oh, my cup. My cup of seasoning. I'll just get some more. I really don't even like these on my pizza. It's okay, but this is gonna be really what I want to do with this for my meats and seasonings. I'd use hot sauce if I had any. So my oven is heated up to 350, just something I normally use. Learned that from my granny. Listen to your grandparents or the person that knows how to cook, because you might remember something. Anybody that knows how to cook, listen to them. Don't act like you know everything. I don't, because I know I don't, and I don't know how to retain everything. So that's why everything I do is an experiment. But I just wanted to show you guys kind of what I do, especially on a budget, because I know I'm not the only one trying to make it out there. I'm going to open this can here, and I'm only going to use half the can, probably half the can to start. If you use like raw meats, keep your raw meats away from your vegetables. Don't even let them, you want to store your vegetables above your raw meats in case something leaks. You know, you got to keep yourself protected, clean off your surfaces. Don't mix your utensils before cooked and after cooked or during cooked unless you clean them off. You know what I'm saying? So, do that. So I got a clean spoon for this for before. I'm going to cook some of this on here. And that's okay. This guy's gonna die. And I'm actually gonna leave this open so that you can kind of go in the juices and evaporate some of the marinade as it cooks. It's so juicy it's not going to do anything. I like cooking with foil because it preserves the juices. When I first started cooking for myself, I was watching those Pat and Betty, which reminds me of my mom and her friend. commercials, and they're talking about all the stuff you can do with foil, and I started using it, and it makes cleanup easier, and it cooks amazing. So I recommend using foil. Right now I have Reynolds Wrap. I suggest using brand names or some cheap stuff that you know will not just tear with the slightest move. Okay, because that's what I use. I've tried that before, and there's some things you just can't buy off brand. Anyway, this is heated up, so what I'm going to do is to leave this like this. This is kind of a spicy, sweet mix here. And we're going to put that in the oven at 350. I've got a cookie sheet in there with aluminum foil in there I need to replace. Now I've gotten some new. And that will catch any drips. Just set it in there at 350. Let's see. I'm pretty much thawed, so since it's pork chop and there's not much meat in there. It tells you usually how long to cook it, but I'm going to just go an hour and probably check it before then. And then I'm going to wash my hands. And we're going to go with the second round, which actually is going to be our Savory. And I'm going to, again, use aluminum foil. This is a new setup for me. I'm just trying this because I really like to try to put posting pictures together. This is only 30 feet, so it'll be wonderful. What I'm doing here. Oh, nice. What do you watch? Alright, so, anyway. And this is, even when I cook on the stove, I do my seasonings this way. If I mix together something, I'll probably show you. When I make some pasta again, now that I figure out the setup, that I put spices in the water while it's boiling. And then I put the really usually I use just oil. Old school. I was like at the store, I'm like, why can't I use lard? I'm so allergic to so much stuff. I'm not allergic to lard. Probably more fat since I use other stuff. But anyway, that's why you cook for yourself, right? And now that since I had the energy today, I'm really glad about that. It's been rough. If any of you have been following my blog, so my socksdon'tmatch.weebly.com, you'll know. And then, let's see. And, see, I already forgot what I was doing. Okay, so then this is what I do with my seasonings. I'm sorry, you guys. Let me go one. Can you imagine having your hair done and knowing that you're supposed to wash your hands frequently between different things? And me, I have to wash my hands a lot. Okay, so this is going to be savory. It's not going to be necessarily spicy, but it's savory to where it's not really a sweet. We're going to use some coarse black paper. I don't even know where I got this from. I could have got it from Save-A-Lot or my dad. My dad gave me some spices. That savory, and I've been really liking thyme. I got this from Dylan. Well, my dad got this from Dylan's private selection. For chicken, for everything, like thyme. And let's see. Nope. This is how I do a lot of things. Like, I got these, this from my granny too, the seasoning, and then the garlic powder. That's what I need, onion powder, but it's okay. And I don't really like touching meat anymore, so I usually try to use a fork. I bought some bay leaves, and I'm not really into those. There's too strong a taste. Unless I do want to use a little cinnamon, and cinnamon is a good metabolizer. And people make fun of me for cooking my eggs with cinnamon, but whatever. That's why I was like I was when I was younger, and I stopped cooking it because of people or whatever. So now we've got all that on there. in there now. Kind of curve it around in there. This is one way of seasoning your meat on both sides without using a lot of dishes. If you're single or if you just know you're working on limited energy and time, and you just want to put everything all together and do things quickly, and this is one way to do it. You can use this part actually in the pot container that comes out with the tray that it comes with, if you're really careful, but I'd rather get a hole in my aluminum foil and get a hole in that. So, okay, so I messed that up, but that's okay. It's okay. Just gotta remember I ditched it. Anyway, it's gonna work out. And both of these work out pretty good. Alright, so there's that. Tenderize it, break it up. Learn that helps as far as the meat breaks up those, what is it? The proteins, the binding agents of the meat. I don't like to think about it because we're made of protein. I'm probably never going to be a vegetarian, so I just got to think of it, and that's why I have to. Humans are that's probably the only way. Okay, there are limitations to what I eat. It has to be normal animal parts from the United States of America, Midwest. Pork, beef, chicken, maybe some fish, but not like, I don't like hog maws or chitlins. I tried them. I did try them. There's a really crazy story about hog maws that I don't even want to go into, but that's why I'm here. That's why I have a blog and everything to help everybody, help deal with PTSD and past trauma of abuse and things like that. So anyway, with that, we're cooking. We're gonna go and just do that. I know a part of my hand touched the meat, so try not to do that again. I really like the time, you guys. I don't know, everything's to taste. You just gotta play with it. That's why I usually am feeding myself when I do this. So I'm kind of glad it's separate, because then I can put it in this little separate containers and have it ready for me, or put it in the freezer after it's cooked. So do that. If I wanted to deal with meat when I brought it home, then I would unfreeze it and put it in separate bags. I didn't have any bags, but I guess I could have put it in containers. But I don't trust those to last very long. They're inexpensive ones. Oh, snap. I did that. It's okay. That's what these are for. And we don't know a lot of cinnamon. Cinnamon, as you know, is very strong. It smells really good, though. So I'm not mad. I'm not going to really be mad about that. Something special like that. If I had a paper towel, I'd dab it off, but I'm going to dab it. I don't understand why dabbing is a bad thing. Why it's, I don't think it's bad sportsmanship to celebrate that you made a goal. I don't think it's bad sportsmanship for everybody else is celebrating with you. You don't really want to show out a whole lot, but that one move, I heard the story, and I haven't heard the story, I guess, but I'm not going to worry about it. Just like I'm not going to worry about the people getting in trouble for doing it on TV. Little kid did it on 2020 for Shark Tank. Looks like you're sneezing. Really. Why is that offensive? Where does it come from? Anybody know? Let me know, because I don't know. Anyway, so this is it for this. I'm going to put a little bit of cooking oil on it. I just started putting oil on the meat. So I don't really like to use butter. So browning doesn't really happen a lot for me. But when we start to cook it, and begin to cook it, at first we're just going to wrap it up. There's some foil, and this is enough probably. But wrap it up in some foil to hold in the flavors, the juices. Yeah, you see how I do this haphazardly, but I'll make it work. If I want to get more foil, then I'll get more foil. But you can just try to remember this, if you can do this, to do this part, because this really helps to help fill it, to fold it, and then you fold it in like so. You know, cooking on a budget, you try to preserve what you can, and try to do what you can. Okay, so then, this is going to go in the same oven. We know that it's already like 50 minutes, 20 seconds in, 10 minutes and 10 seconds in. So, I'm going to move that one over. Like I said, it's at 350. Now that I have 2 of them in, it's going to take a little bit longer. So, I'm going to stop this video, and then put my phone timer on, and then I will clean up a little bit, and then I will come back. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you in a few.